You know just where to look. I'm looking.
Ghost star, wonder where you are. Ghost star, are you very far? All night long, I will sing your song. If you watch over me, ghost star, hiding in the night. All your friends oh so bright. When the sky is clear, I can sense you're near, looking down on me. Ghost star, silent in the sky. Now I start to wonder why. Show me your light, I've waited all night. Ghost star, won't you sing with me?
Let's take a look at...
Bound for Jedi. I hope that compass works.
It will.
Oh, look at you. So hopeful. Like a hope fountain or something.
Quit while you're behind, Grease.
How you doing back there, kid?
Fine, thanks.
All right, make like a rock and quit moving around my cabin. I wonder how many of those anchorites survived.
Seer trained them, so they gotta be tough. I'm sure some of them made it out.
I hope you're right. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but it'd be nice to see one of them right about now.
BD, are you doing okay? I am sorry for your loss. Master Cordova was a good man.
Can't believe how blind I've been. I know how to turn him. It's so obvious. Poor bastard's in love. If you're doing this, you do it now. No hesitation.
This is a secure channel. How did you...
Listen to me. I'm an Imperial agent who has located a terrorist cell on Jeddah. Don't trust your scanners. Just follow this locator beacon's coordinates. There are multiple Jedi at this location. Inform the Inquisitorius at once. If Lord Vader wants Seer Junda, he better hurry.
Quieter than usual.
This mark is worth calling the Force in. Please. Let's play with fire! Gotta stay sharp. This bounty's taking down too many brood already. Target located!
On the move.
I need something, buddy.
I've had worse. It's pointless, Jedi.
A little help, buddy.
Just a scratch. Can't take a hit.
Not a threat. Mike by my side.
Don't let up!
More where that came from.
Don't disturb me! I'm open!
Buddy, help!
The guy's down!
I'll never let up.
Need to pick me up. Nice job, BD.
Please, I promise not to fail you again.
Tell me, deserter, do you fear him, Miss Jedi?
He cut down our men on the bridge.
Cowards do not deserve a second chance. Take this. That's nothing.
BD? Buddy!
You really think the Jedi will come back this way? Boss thinks so. Thought Doman was really aimless gone. Hasn't sicked Kilioso on anyone in years. Hasn't been a mark worth his time. Now. Got a trick? Blasted line! Something like that.
You look weak, Jedi.
I won't leave you. I'll blast you.
Tim, no!
That'll hurt. Feeling scared? Got something for you.
Throw it!
You're tough.
Guess Sork should have warned you. Sork stepped up his game with this one. I'm flattered. Let's get back to Cage.
Let us talk another time, Cal. I must be vigilant while we are here.
Grease said the moon was destroyed by a rock. Is that true?
More or less. Something hit the moon a long time ago. The people left everything behind and fled.
That's too bad.
Yeah. The people who built all this were really something. Let's find out what this holds. anyone, BD? BD, I need help.
Kill him already. Oh, that's not good at all. Move up. No, don't let him run.
BD, here. Now.
Program for this. Friendly unit down. Roll up and attack. They're bleeding. No! Watch him! Detonator fine. Victory is mandatory. Got you.
I need one.
Collecting shots. I'm on it. Watch this, John. We can do better.
I need help.
Target is using stim. I got him. Watch yourself. Attacking the target. I got you.
That did the trick.
Found you, intruder. Step forward for identification. Just one hit. I see you. Surrender! Hey, you there! Found you, intruder. Stay focused. Enemy! break through. You won't break me. You're swift. Wing me. I won't let you escape. You aren't quick enough. I'll lead you, coward. Time to pay the price, Jedi. This one's green. Too slow. Forever. I'm watching you. Were you even trying? Finally! For me. I'll take it. That's all. Caught you! You're a quick one. You're pretty fast. Strike me, coward. What's the left? You're exposed. Hit me again. Give me more. Challenge me. Is running all you do? Get back up! Perish! No pain will stop me. My guard persists. You will fall. I will defeat you. Something moves. Victory is assured. I will not Come and fight me. Yes, be afraid. So fragile. Traitor. You have escaped me. An enemy. I'll break you. You will fall. Pain won't stop me. You won't escape. Avoid all you want. Not fast enough. Unprecedented. Ah! Someone's here. I will not bend. Tricky. Meaningless resistance. You made of it. I see you are a Jedi. No pain will stop me. Impressive reflexes. Meet your death. You cannot defeat me. A near miss. You're slipping. I will defeat you. Come here. You are weak. Your fate is sealed. You hesitate. You cannot hit me. Something moves. You are weak. I will prevail. You're mine, traitor. Not bad. The price of treason is death, Jedi. Feeling the pressure. This one's green. Traitor. Get back, traitor. cannot defeat me. You there! Insurgent! I see you. Oh, it's you. What's this? I'll get you. This'll be fun. I'm not sure that's a Jedi. Insurgent! Where did you come from?
Hobo, good. I've been meaning to check up on them.
Have you been many places in the galaxy, child?
No, it all seems so big and scary.
I will protect you.
Hey, what am I? Ross jazz steak?
I have never seen you fight. Not once.
I'll have you know, I was the hero of the Lateron Space Academy.
You two are good friends, huh?
All right, Cal, get up here.
Come on, buddy.
Talk later, hmm?
Hey, Toa.
Hey. I've been mulling over what you said about the future of Kobo. I think you're right to have hope. History has always been wont to change course suddenly and irrevocably. Did you ever hear about the discovery of the Auric Cluster during the High Republic?
No, I didn't.
Would you like to hear about it?
Sure, I'd like to.
Zanet Otzian was appointed Republic Ambassador to the Auric Cluster, which had just been identified as populated. Several Republic picket ships had been destroyed near the cluster. It was strongly suspected that Auric civilization was spacefaring and warlike. Zanet was escorted by a contingent of Republic starfighters. Everyone expected a confrontation. Unfortunately, her journey coincided with the fall of the Starlight Beacon. She lost all long-range communications and was stranded just inside the cluster, separated from her military escort. She was discovered by a passing Auric ship and could not escape before it overtook her. And when she was boarded, she was met with a diplomatic convention bearing gifts from the riverbeds of Auric 3. Had she been accompanied by a wing of starfighters, things could have gone quite differently.
Well, I'm glad things turned out well there. Not quite sure we can count on good faith from the Empire, though.
All I'm saying is that history turns on small events with unthinkable consequences. I don't plan to give up on the future, no matter the past.
I'm glad to hear you say it, Toa.
Hey. Care to hear something in particular? Just let DD know.
Got a second, Monk?
You look tired. Take a load off. The weather report is cloudy with a 100% chance of Star Destroyer.
Can't believe the Empire sent one all the way out here.
Indeed. Pretty soon you'll be able to count Empire-free planets on one hand.
Hang in there, Monk. Grease and I are working on something you might be interested in.
He did mention something about a franchise opportunity. That Star Destroyer's not going anywhere. Maybe I should strike up a new beverage to mark the occasion.
It was good to see you.
Talk later, buddy.
Something smells good.
That would be Great-Grandma Pyloon's potato and amber patties.
How'd she learn to cook so well?
Oh, she had no choice. With 8 children, 36 grandchildren, and 2 lost cats, she was cooking for a small army.
I'm glad we can still enjoy her recipes.
Me too. Grandma Pyloon's cooking lives on. But the lost cats, not so much. Let's talk in a bit, yeah?
Got time for another story, Cal?
Let's do it.
All right. When I was a few years younger than you, I was working the dredges not far from the outpost. Well, kid, I wasn't thrilled, was I? Those machines were blasted nightmares to operate. Anyways, there I was, when suddenly one machine starts screeching. Must have hit something awful, I think. I get closer to shut it off, and would you believe it? The ground beneath me gives out. I go tumbling down and find myself in a pitch-black cavern. Couldn't see my hand in front of my face. Next thing I know, I swear I hear roaring, carried by this unnatural warm wind. Horrific! I start shouting my bloody head off, and luckily old No-Boots Courser finds me and tosses me a synth rope. Back at the outpost, Doma tells me that a crew of smugglers lost a shipment of juvenile rancors in that fool cave. Can you believe it? A bloody rancor pack living under our very feet.
I'd believe it.
I know, I'm just a local cut-up, but I've seen things. Things that'd turn your breakfast in your belly. Hi, mate.
Cal, have you time for a chuckle? I've a wee joke for you.
Sure.
Capital. Hark. Imagine there be a fish with no gills.
Is that the joke?
What do you mean? Is that... Well, of course! How would a fishy breathe with no gills?
Oh, huh. I get it.
Oh, what? You think you could do better? Go on, then.
Okay. How many protocol droids does it take to repair a power link?
Huh?
2. One to call for help, one to translate.
So, the droid is a fish?
I'll leave you to it.
Fishes can't call for help. That's nonsense.
I still can't quite process that the Jedi are truly gone.
I know, Z. Took me a long time to accept it, too.
What is the galaxy to do without their guidance and leadership? It all seems so hopeless.
The Jedi didn't have a monopoly on virtue. Or the Force. And still find our way. We just need to work together.
I very much hope that you're right. Not now, Cal.
How do you think Kata's doing?
I do not know. She will need time to accept her new life. As will I. Those we loved are no longer here to guide us.
Yeah. But you and I got lost a few times, and we found our way.
Yes, we did. And we will find it again. Check on Kata from time to time, but do not smother her. She needs space to heal.
Okay.
Cal, tell me, have you ever been to Coruscant?
Once or twice.
Winnie says I've gotta go. What's it like?
A lot of ships. A lot of people.
Like one, not the other.
And I adore both. You've never lived until you've danced the night away on a pleasure bus circling the Uskru district.
I'd make the trip just to see that.
Not now, dear.
What do you think of Kobo so far?
It's nice.
But?
So many here are starving. Hungry for more priorite, more credits, more land. No one is content where they are.
Aren't plants the same?
How so?
Oh, they're constantly hungry, constantly craving more sunlight, more space.
You have a point.
Wanting more doesn't always mean you're greedy. It just means you'd like to grow.
Wise words. I will keep this in mind as our own garden grows.
Good balance for such an old saber. Like I never stopped training. Think I'll take it with me. Who knows what'll happen on Jeddah? He deserves one more chance.
weak. It's over. He's hurt. Someone else wants. Can't get away from this.
Another one down. Now, where should we go next?
What'll happen to the path now?
It will continue.
We gotta help them. For Seer.
I know.
I miss her. Seer sure could bring out the best of people.
She taught me so much.
We're here, Cal. Park it.
Remember your training.
Which training?
This crew is led by a Jedi. You must be in top form. This isn't the first time the ISB has tried to infiltrate Saw Gerrera's organization.
I was always your best asset during the Clone Wars, and you know it.
They're after you. Buddy, help!
Take this! I'll get you! Can't take a hit? Your time has come.
Toss me one, BD! BD, stim!
Won't stop me. There you are, Jedi. Fancy move. I've had worse.
Toss it here. We better get this back to Cage. Force is with me.
This place would be beautiful, if not for the Imperial base.
Shattered moon. No sweat. Hey, you remember that time Seer tried to make that Teveronian dish?
You mean that time she almost burnt the ship down? She may be gone, Grease, but I'll never forget that.
All right, Cal, get up here.
Is there anything on this moon we could use on Tanalorr?
Just a bunch of old tech. Nothing comes to mind. Oh yeah, there were some old droids. They looked like they could use a new home.
And we could use all the help we can find.
How did you and Marin meet?
I visited her home planet when I was looking for something.
She likes you.
She didn't at first.
I think people are scared of her.
Are you?
No, I like her.
Time to work. Too much for you.
Hey, BD!
Hey, no fair. Don't let him escape.
Buddy, help! Need an assist!
Boy, move it! I'm a little lost. Just like...
Better watch. You're hurting now.
Little help? MBD.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Another hunter off her back. Where to next?
Headed to Kobo's finest watering hole. Got it. You're picking dinner tonight, whatever you want.
Really?
Really? What's your favorite food?
My Jito casserole.
I can't make that.
Blue puff cubes?
Okay, you know what? We're having the usual. Greasy grease loaf.
If I don't like it, can we make something else?
Sure, but I bet the man is here gonna love it.
Merritt, you heard him, right?
Oh, yes.
You think hyperspace whiplash is a joke? Sit down before we drop in.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
Guess you were right about the Empire all along, Moran.
I assume you're referring to the Star Destroyer blotting our sky.
Yeah. You leaving Kobo?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'll slum it here a while longer.
Why?
I mentioned Dreo, my old partner. Never told him I fled here. Poor fool probably doesn't know I'm alive.
Have you tried to contact him?
Can't bring myself to. There's enough shame to go around.
Don't wait, or you might miss your chance.
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'll drown my sorrows a little while longer. See you around, Cal.
Cal, I've seen so many stormtroopers in the valley lately. I fear the Empire is taking control of Kobo.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know, not long ago, I would have argued the Republic was just as flawed as the Empire in its own way. But the Empire is not the Republic. And they are not just a nuisance. They're tyrants and murderers. I'm starting to think we did not win the Clone Wars.
Just stay safe, Toa.
You too.
You know, I came here for a change of pace. Now we got a Star Destroyer lurking overhead. I should just sample it for my new album. Turn all that aggression into something creative.
You sticking around Kobo with everything going on?
Oh, sure. Sounds like a few people might bow out, and I can't blame them. But I've got art to make. There's something special about Kobo. A heartbeat. It's faint, but there if you listen. That's what I'm after.
So you're a fortune teller?
Not exactly, though prospectors do ask me to read the planet's fortune from time to time.
They want you to tell them where to mine, right?
Exactly. But my gift is not so precise as to provide specific locations. What I see, I share. It is up to them to interpret my visions as they see fit. Sojourner.
The Finnow brothers and their pet murder droid Cleo were last seen heading to the Nova Garen system. Those brothers are tough customers. Focus on taking one down so the numbers don't overwhelm you.
We've faced worse odds.
Now that's what I like to hear, killer. Like what you see?
Gonna go with this one.
Fork over the puck.
Gotta be another way. Always an angle. Always. Lost a family. Looking for a new one. I can relate, Cal. But you gotta make a choice. The future or the past. Can't have it all. Not in this galaxy. Yeah, that could work.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. You?
Guess I'm fine too.
It's all right if you're not.
Hey, don't get mushy on me. Do I miss Grok? Well, sure I do. I mean, you know what hurts the worst? The old man was strong, sharp, grumpy enough to curdle clear water too. But beneath all of that, he actually believed that a couple of nobodies like us could strike it rich. Too many skeptics and cynics out there, Cal. You find a believer, you hold on tight.
I hear you.
Come back later, yeah?
Cal, the Empire set its sights on Kobo, and everyone's jumping planet. Now, it's not my nature to stick my nose in other people's business. But are you leaving too?
For now. You gonna be all right?
Better than all right. I've got a plan. This might surprise you, but I've been pushed around my whole life. No one ever took me seriously, and I can use that to my advantage. And just when the Empire lets its guard down, that's when I strike.
We've all gotta fight the Empire however we can.
That's right. I'm a Kobo local and proud of it. This is my home, and I'm gonna defend it.
That Biomaw's no longer a threat.
Well done. Can't say I'm surprised. You and Beatty are tough customers. Biomaws like that one you took out are trouble. They'll turn a room into a patio if you're not careful.
I believe it.
Reminds me of a pest I tangled a few years back.
Nothing could get through its skin, neither. Here's the kicker, though. This creature had tentacles, too. Whew, don't remember the name of it, but it was mean. I wasn't having all kinds of trouble until I remembered something my mama used to say. If your weapon can't fell a beast, make the beast your weapon. So, I drop my spear, grab one of the beast's tentacles, and coil it around his throat until it was over.
Smart.
That's what your enemies do, ain't it? Turn your strengths into liabilities. Talk soon.
Hey, Grease. Know where Kata is?
Upstairs, I think. I'm just glad she didn't find the kitchen. That kid eats like a starving rancor. I gotta pick up some more scat steaks before we head out.
No one makes them like you, Grease.
And don't you forget it.
Can you believe these Imperials strutting around like they own the bloody place?
That's what they do best.
And you know who to blame, don't you?
Who?
That blabbermouth Tom, who first let it slip that this here rock is brimming with river-clear priorite. Put a target on our backs, it did. I bet those Imperials are using the priorite to construct some secret weapon. Or a palace.
Be nice, BD.
All right, laugh it up. We'll see who's right. Call me a loon, but I'm starting to think Turgle might have a hand in all this.
That's ridiculous.
Fine, fine. Just a theory.
You're back! When the erase failed, I feared the worst.
We made it. And I've got the compass.
Well done! Then it's all over, is it?
Or just the beginning. It's gonna take a lot to get Tanalor ready for the others. Wanna come with us?
I appreciate the offer, but this cantina really has become a home.
Glad to hear it, Z.
Think about it. You are seeing Master Kree's dream through. Now don't forge it up. How may I serve? Venture in safety, Cal.
What about us, Marin?
What about us, Cal?
I can't go back to the way things were with us.
Nor can I. But things are not so simple now, are they?
Were they ever simple?
Perhaps not. But we will figure it out. Together. Sometimes I think about who I would have become had we not met. What a strange galaxy we live in.
I know it's not much, but it's home.
Star, wonder where you are. Go Star.
Help me out.
That's an ally down. Take me now. You hope to hit me? You stop.
Hey, Scuba.
Notice anything different?
Can't say I do.
Must say, laddie, it's a sparkle with grease. And you may ask, Scuba, you old salt, have you lost your rudder? Are you planning to cook yourself into buttered jam?
The thought crossed my mind.
No, lad. I'll show you. You see that, lad? The blue-finned crayfish is a fearsome warrior. Not just because its claws are sharper than the bristles on my lip, but also because it's as slippery as a sugar pea taking an afternoon dip. So, how do you fight slippery? By being muckle slippery yourself.
I'll remember that next time I'm in a bind.
Oh, I've only just begun, lad. If you've a moment, I'll continue my tale. When I awoke from my last duel with Wanyak, it was on the deck of a fishing schooner. It seemed my speared carcass had bobbed to the surface and been caught by a local fisher.
What about Captain Wet? Did he survive?
If that sack of seared slime yet plagues the galaxy, I've nae heard stem the stern of him, nor of his crew. Perhaps more importantly, the ordeal awoke me to the truth. I had no desire to spear fish, nor fisher. I had no desire to cross harpoons with dread captains, or to skewer the deadliest fish. In the hurly-burly of it all, I lost sight of myself. The fisherwoman who caught me, she knew of a nearby world with a great multitude of fishes. Kobo. So to Kobo did I go. And since, I've realized why I like to fish.
Why's that?
Because I like fish, Cal. I like shiny fish. I like big fish and small fish. I like fish with eyes splayed wide and fish with eyes pointed straight. I even like fish with no eyes at all. And I like seeing the face on lovers like you when they realize just how many kinds of fish there are in this galaxy. Well, that be my tale, Cal. Perhaps it was no as gloomy as I kent.
You went through a lot. I'm glad you're okay, Scuba.
Oh, thank you, lad.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
Aye, lad. Go ahead and ponder. But don't ponder your years down the river. There's always another fish. Lad, you're all right. Oh, what a burden off our wee shoulders.
Were you worried?
Well, I just had the most loathsome encounter with one of those battle droids. I wanted they might have found you too.
What happened?
The metal beast told me to present my tribute to the Bedlam leaders. Won't be tied any lover who dares to steal a fish from Scuba's staff.
Did you get into a fight with a battle droid?
No, they took leave of my spot. Perhaps they were frightened by my crude gestures, eh?
I'm glad you're okay, Scuba.
Keep an eye out, Cal. There be strange folk in these waters. Well, lad, we've done it. A tank thronging with the finest fish. A tale told to the utmost. An innocent young boy's eyes opened to the wide galaxy.
Something like that. What's next for you?
I've been asking myself just that. In recounting my infamous annals, I've been... something's gnawing at my innards, lad. A black notion that perhaps, just perhaps, Wanyak Wit isn't truly dead. For Sakavitar, and for my own peace, I must know. Perhaps it'll be tomorrow. Perhaps a year from tomorrow. But I fear I must pursue my dread nemesis one last time.
I understand. Hey, if you ever need anything...
I know, lad. I know.
There you are. What are you doing?
Peely is teaching me about her garden.
She's got a green thumb.
No, she doesn't.
It means she's good with plants.
Oh, okay. I like pruning best.
Plants can't grow unless you prune a few leaves here and there.
So she taught you too? Grease is going to teach me how to cook.
I hope you're a better chef than I am.
Why? Aren't you good?
I never put the time into it.
Your parents didn't teach you?
I didn't know them very well.
Oh. I think I understand.
How's Kata doing?
To be honest, I'm not sure the kid's been around plants, but she does like to prune leaves. And there are always leaves to prune. Grease thought she might like it here.
Nice to get some fresh air. Let me know if she needs anything.
Of course, Cal. If you feel like doing some weeding, we could use that too.
Maybe BD's up for it?
That damn Imperial ship. Sometimes I think I should have remained on Jeddah.
The Empire's there, too.
It's the shade, Cal. Of course, flora can grow in shade. Yet to grow tall requires a constant light source. Any amateur horticulturalist knows that.
How'd you get interested in plants, anyway?
Oh, it's quite simple. I wanted children, but the galaxy had other plans. And I like to watch things grow. You clearly have a talent for this, Cal.
Thanks. Grease taught me a little. How long you been gardening?
Since I was a child, I've always enjoyed the company of plants. In my adolescence, I joined a well-respected nursery. My work became a passion, and I soon stumbled upon an innovation.
What was it?
Hybridizing diverse genotypical specimens with novel macrocosmetic environments. A mouthful, yes. I mean that I developed a talent for growing new plants in new places.
Well, these specimens are lucky to have you here.
That's what they tell me.
Go star, wonder where you are. Go star, are you very far? All night long, I will sing your song. If you watch over me. Go star.
I miss Seer.
Yes. Me too.
Who is that?
A friend of ours, child. She is gone.
Oh. I'm sorry.
She would have liked you, Kata.
Oh, she was a special lady.
Yes. She was.
Sit down. We're here.
The longer we linger here, the more danger we are in.
I know.
Contact with bounties! Dropping target! Base reflecting! You're slippery! Don't let up!
slippery. Come on, hit him.
He got me.
Combo time. You can take a hit.
BD!
Still standing, huh? Oh, did that hurt?
Hey, BD1!
Look at this coward.
Need help, bud?
I can't keep doing this. Break free.
Let's take a look.
Bound for Kobo. I didn't know Eno Cordova that well, but I'll miss him all the same. Seemed like a nice guy.
He was very wise. But I will remember his kindness most of all.
I feel bad for BD. All that time apart, and now Cordova's gone.
It's all right, buddy.
All right, we're here. Get in your chair.
Keep your eyes out for the Empire.
The brood's getting desperate now, Cal.
How's that?
They sent one of their best gunslingers to Jeddah, complete with droid backup. Called the Half, and their partner, a droid called the Other Half.
The half and the other half?
Say what you will about the Hexian brood, but they don't lack personality.
Can't argue with that.
I'll give him a warm welcome, will ya? Apparently, Sork Tormo still hasn't learned his lesson. Be quick about it, eh?
Done.
He's practically giving that away.
This one.
Wanted to get that off my hands.
Come on in, grab a spot at the bar.
This whole Empire occupation is really getting my mucus in a knot.
I thought everything got your mucus in a knot.
This is no time for jokes, Cal. Somebody should, I don't know, start a town collective.
Mass mobilization, but underground so the Empire never notices.
We could disrupt communication, sabotage their supply lines.
Be a shining symbol of defiance for the rest of the galaxy.
That sounds incredible.
You bet it is. All we need is a name. The Good Guys Gang.
Not inspiring. The Empire Stoppers.
Too on the nose. We'll never think of a name.
Shut it down. So...
Does he suspect you?
Not a chance. I wouldn't have survived the Purge if I couldn't become someone else. Rest of the crew is gone. I know the kind of friend he needs right now.
You always excelled at the art of disguise. Bode, it's so good to hear from you. I feared you might have slipped your leash permanently. What is your current location?
Outer Rim, Kobo. But keep your people out of here for now. Understand? We're headed off planet to meet her.
Impressive. And where is she, exactly?
Wouldn't you like to know? Call it a contingency plan. You harm a hair on Kata's head, and I'll make sure Seer Junda stays hidden forever.
Let's pick our next destination.
Jedi, huh? Lateros ain't built for the cold, you know.
You said that Seer gave you the money to open your saloon, yes?
Oh, yeah. That's right, she did. I was short a few credits. Started some small talk. I didn't even need to ask. She always just knew what I needed. I don't know how.
Do you know where she found the credits?
Nah, she never told me, and I never asked. Sit down, kid. It's time to land. You know, I don't think you did all that bad a job looking after the Manus.
You mean that?
Apart from flying her into a Coruscant dogfight and past half the Imperial fleet. Oh, and then crashing her into an Outer Rim rock. You did okay.
You're never gonna let me forget that, are you?
Not in 1,000 Latero sunsets. No, not in 2,000.
We must find the remaining anchorites. We will need them to make Tenelar our own.
I'll take a look. When should we contact the path?
Once Tenelar is secure. And we will need more compasses.
Without Cordova, that'll take some time.
Then you'd better get started.
That must have hurt. Looking scared, Jedi.
Quick, help!
You afraid? Oh, come on! Someone take a shot!
I'm hit.
Can't take it. Still standing, huh? What is it now?
Holopuck. Let's get this to Cage. Let's go see what we can find.
Headed to Kobo's finest watering hole.
Marin,
Yes.
do you like to dance?
When I was your age, I would dance with my sisters. Long into the night.
Will you teach me?
Of course, Kata.
Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
Cal, you been holding out on me?
It depends. What are we talking about?
I heard there's a whole shipload of High Republic knickknacks just sitting around in those spires. You wouldn't believe the kind of credits some of these elite types will pay for that crap.
Terrain's pretty rough. Not ideal looting conditions.
Yeah, Toa was telling me all about it. Of course, she wanted to put him behind glass.
You don't trust her with them?
Don't be naive, buddy. It ain't doing anybody any good in the hands of some historian. Follow the credits. That's what I do.
Cal, glad you're here. There's talk of a giant piazza nesting in an animal graveyard on the far side of the valley. Figured you want to check it out.
You figured right.
Look at you. Already sounding like a local. Oh, before I forget, I heard there were a pair of newcomers over by the stone spires. I want to look for them.
I already found them. They're gonna start a holotactics table at Pyloon's.
Now we're talking. A piazza that size, well, just don't take it lightly.
I won't. Thanks, Mosey. How'd you get mixed up with the Bedlam Raiders?
Well, I had a drink from Monk. Then another, then another, then another, then... Right. I stumbled outside and sort of confused one of the big raiders with a dewback.
Don't tell me you try to mount him.
Okay. But if I don't, that's the end of the story.
I can see why the Raiders try to kill you.
Oh, they've got plenty of reasons.
Hey, Hunter. The Hexian's bloodhound, Vaslin Martz, has been sniffing around for you on the mountain. This guy's moving in with his stealth squad, so make sure not to get blindsided.
Copy that. Watch my back, BD.
Huh. Kinda starting to like that little droid. Kinda.
How'd you get involved with Sork Tormo and the Haxian Brood?
The usual. I claimed the bounty on a Brood hitman, and Sork sent more hired guns after me. I sent them back, you could say, in a way that got his full attention. Sork reached out with a job offer not long after. You've got to have a little streak of crazy to stay in this game.
Yeah, that checks out. Gonna go with this one.
You know this won't improve your aim, right?
Do you really see visions?
Not in the way you assume. I observe the world around me, and the voice within my mind speaks. Everyone at this outpost has a unique energy. Take Doma, for example. Strong, like a boulder. While waves of fear swirl around the cantina, they crash against our boulder and abate.
She makes everyone feel safer.
Yes! Once she asked me what would happen if she left Kobo. I told her what any with open eyes could see.
The outpost would fall apart.
You see it too. Now is not the time to speak.
Small crowd today.
Don't think they're coming back.
If the sound's alive, they'll come. They always do. Just takes them a little while to find their way. That's all. Keep on doing your thing.
Cal, I've been meaning to ask. With the Empire everywhere, do you think Rambler's Reach has a chance?
Reminds me of something a friend of mine once said. One of the wisest men I've known. Hope will always survive in those who continue to fight. I believe that to be true. But things are probably going to get worse before we can make them better.
Yeah. But that does not mean I'm going to let the Empire destroy Kobo's history.
And I guess there's still hope, isn't there?
Another time.
Cal, buddy. You ain't been here long, have you?
No, not long.
Oh, me? I've been on Kobo for most of my life. Came all alone when I was a little sprout. Age of 12, if you can believe it.
Really? All by yourself?
That's right. Heard there was fortune to be had, as long as you ain't a lazy bones. And I jolly well ain't. Oi, Cal. Good to see you.
I tell you, lad. That metal shark in the sky is giving me splinters from head to toe.
I'm no fan of Star Destroyers either.
Do they know that fishes need sunlight to grow ruddy and strong?
Not sure wildlife preservation is on the Empire's list of priorities.
Oh, I'll be on their list of priorities soon enough.
Easy, Scuba.
All right, all right. I'll let them off the hook for now.
Wonderful to see you, Cal. How are you?
I'm all right. Got a lot on my mind.
I hear you succeeded in your quest.
Lost a lot along the way.
In my day, the Jedi would say that the Force is a river, and every life a tributary that returns to the greater whole.
I think Seer said something like that. To live is to lose. Nothing is ever truly lost.
I think I'll hang on to that one, if you don't mind.
You think Kato will be all right?
I do not know. But you and I both grew up without parents. How are we?
So far, so good, right?
Just so. We must remain watchful, yet give her space. In the end, she will determine who she becomes, not us.
Ah, Cal. We were just discussing what we should renovate next.
Just lots else to fix around here. Comes to the raiders, you know.
Yes, of course. But surely we can find something a bit more inspiring for our next project than a water pump.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Keely? How old are you?
Why do you ask?
Because you know a lot of stuff. And I don't.
You will learn. Do you know how trees grow?
How?
One ring at a time, Kata. One ring at a time.
Protect me. I'm your ally. You're not a threat. Help me out.
Stop it! Depot enough! Knockout!
Starting to feel this.
BD, I need help. Throw it. Hey, BD. Ah!
Got it!
Wow.
Come on! Someone else want a turn? Hey, you're a dangerous one.
It's done. Let's get this to Cage.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.
Bit busy.
Always something to do.
Hey, how come you never charge me for our chats? You make everyone else pay for your wisdom.
Ha! If wisdom could be obtained with credits, all would possess it. Every fortune has a price. But a conversation between friends is priceless. That is why I do not charge you, Sojourner.
Thanks, Tulocked.
We forsook Tormo and the Hexian Brew to their final play.
Good. It's time to finish this.
Sork sent his very own arena champion, Joe the Cannibal, to the Lucre Hulk with a gang of nasties as backup.
The Lucre Hulk? Have the Bedlam Raiders been cleared out?
Actually, this is the fun part. Sork's champion has cut a deal with what's left of the Raiders.
They're working together? That's not good.
All to bag you. Let's see what you're really made of, eh? I should charge double.
Hope you're ready for a rematch. The target could get here any minute.
We're ready. The thought of killing that Jedi is the only thing keeping us all going. Get out of here, scuzzer. Oh, he felt that!
Come back from this!
Coward. Someone Get him! Why'd you have to come? I can keep going. Have that!
Another!
Let me go! What a fighter! Not like this!
Catch me now!
You kept me waiting, Jedi.
Here we go again. You must be Joe the cannibal. How about you cut the theatrics and let's get this over with?
Fat chance. And call me Joe. Sork Tormo sent me as his champion, and contenders must qualify for finals. Welcome to the arena, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis.
Sounds like Sork's managed to find a lackey as deranged as he is.
Let's get him. We can still take him. He's got skill. Direct hit.
Cage wasn't kidding about the Raiders working with the Haxian brood. Not liking that combo.
Now! Hey, you're a dangerous one!
Uncatchable!
That's nothing! Step on up! You got me! I'll kick you!
Get it!
I need help, bud.
Rocket's on him! Rocket! Putting up a fight, huh?
Slip that!
Now! Guess we got a live audience, BD. Room is dim, bud.
Who's this then? Where are you going? Go!
Help me, BD. Sork and his gang could use some more wholesome hobbies.
How do you like my army?
I've fought the Raiders and Brood before. What makes you think this will end any differently?
Because this time it's personal. You've beaten them before, and they're hungry for revenge, Jedi.
Failure is the greatest teacher. But it sounds like you've learned the wrong lesson.
Get him! Let's end this!
I need something like... Need a sim!
I will still defeat you. Ah, he got me!
Help, BD! A little help, BD!
What's stop me? Ah! I'm inside!
Hey, BD?
Stand and fight! Hope that hurt.
The Raiders won't miss a chance at revenge, even if it means taking orders from the Brood. Or the bounty on my head is too good to resist.
You know, this isn't our first encounter.
Must not have left much of an impression.
Ordo Eris. Survive long enough, and I'll take you down memory lane.
these people learn to let a grudge go? Force is with me. In charge. Fight by my side.
Gain an altitude. I heard worse.
Congratulations.
All right, buddy. This is the Haxian brood's best. For whatever that's worth.
Intruder! Take what's yours.
Hurry!
Pathetic. Lucky I wasn't there during the rounds in the arena.
Give me a stim.
Put me down, Jedi!
Ah!
Too much for you!
That all you got?
Enough games! Someone take a shot! You're gonna regret this! Stop running! No, you're in trouble!
Hope that's the last of the Haxian brood we'll see. Let's get back to Cage and be done with this whole bounty hunting business.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.
Talk later, hmm?
Hey, Cal.
How's it going?
I was just looking through the Academy's recent records. In the last few months, the headmasters have dismissed a dozen more of my colleagues. My friends. Guess the Empire got rid of them too. How can this keep happening?
I was on Kashyyyk. I saw the Empire tearing down forests and enslaving Wookiees. But you don't hear about that.
Information is their weapon. You know what? I am going to try and get in touch with the others who were expelled. Maybe there's... I don't know, something we can do.
It's a good idea. You're probably not as alone as you think.
Hey, Cal?
Yeah?
You are not as alone as you think, either.
Enjoy the beats, Cal.
Cal.
Sojourner.
Laughter is light. Oh, but my time on Kobo grows short.
Any last words of wisdom?
The wind whispers paths of sand. A blotted sun. A shadowed hand.
Not even gonna try to guess what that means.
So you have learned.
It usually takes a while.
As it should. Farewell, Jedi.
Safe travels, Tulot.
You will find your path, Sojourner. Have patience.
Busy.
Can't hurt to take a look, right? Can't go wrong with this.
I'm getting pretty fed up. Folks treating me like a wounded bogling.
Doesn't help, does it?
Not a scrap. It's not like I've never been alone, either. Practically raised myself on an orbital mining station.
What was that like?
I saw a lot. A whole lot. My heroes were the spacers who ran supply contracts. They'd drop by for a few days, cash in, usually gamble most of it away in the sabacc dens. But they weren't rooted, you know? And it took me about 16 years to figure out that I wasn't rooted either. So I hopped on a tramp freighter, never looked back.
You got out. I'm glad you did.
You know, I'm glad too. I didn't get out of there. I never would have met the old man. How you doing?
You ever think about taking trips off-world, Turgle?
Maybe. But I'd keep my home base here, of course. But I imagine owning multiple luxury homes across the galaxy. As my fame and fortune grow. I hear the lakes on Naboo are beautiful this time of year. And Diego's got 1,000 moons. 1,000! That's so many!
With all your expeditions, what keeps you on Kobo?
Even though I've been here a bit, Kobo is still a wild land. The Outer Rim is the frontier. So much is completely unexplored.
So it's the unique flora and fauna?
Partially. But another big reason is that on the frontier, You can reinvent yourself. I could be an outlaw, making a fresh start, and you'd have no idea.
Are you an outlaw?
You don't know. That's the beauty of it. Did anyone tell you about the Mogu around the raider base?
No, found it myself. Took it down.
You don't mess around, do you? Be seeing you.
Hi, Cal.
Oh, that Gabby, she is one cute kid.
Yeah. You ever thought about having kids?
Me? With kids? No, no. I mean, well, yeah, okay. No, wait, what was the question?
I didn't think it was possible, but you're actually blushing.
Oh, no, I'm not. This isn't a normal color of my face. A very normal, typical color. I think the whole kid question is like gambling. If you're gonna bet, bet big. But if you're not feeling it, there's no shame in walking away from the table.
That's actually good fatherly advice.
You think so? Hey, we'll talk some other time.
So how did the outpost get its start?
Like most good things, it all started with a dream. The vision of one sharp-eyed Walloona named Doma Dendra. Not 2 months after she gets here, but her general store pops into being. And the rest of the outpost didn't take long to follow.
Couldn't have been easy.
Doma looked at the first wild-eyed hooligans on Kobo and saw hard workers. Dreamers like her. A whole bloody community.
I can see why you all stick by her.
That's right. What's there but to follow someone like that, eh? Oi, Cal, good to see you.
Lad, I've been admiring all the fish we've added to my tank. And it reminded me of something I've been meaning to get off my chest.
What's that?
Well, I'm no creature of comfort, but I've got to tell you, I've taken a wee shine to your yacht.
The Mantis?
Aye. You know why I like her?
Is it because she reminds you of
It's because she reminds me of a fish. Stunner of a trunk, hull smooth as a Thranta's blubber, with a fin and all. Alas, it's not as agile as a real fish, though.
I don't think Grease would enjoy taking the Mantis underwater either.
I know.
Cal, I hope I'm not intruding, but what happened to your Jedi Master?
He died during the Purge. Gave his life so I could escape. I can still hear his last words. Trust only in the Force.
Oh, Cal, I am so very sorry.
It was a long time ago.
2 centuries later, and Master Kree's last directive still rattles my memory banks.
We'll never forget. But that's how they're still with us.
I think you're right about that. Not now, Cal.
Sierra and Cordova are gone.
Still can't believe it.
Neither can I. We will honor them by helping the path, Cal. I am staying here for now.
Turns out our skills go pretty okay together, huh?
Plants are so pretty.
Yes, they are.
I used to look at hollow images when Papa was away.
And where is he now?
He passed. He's gone.
Not gone, Kata. When we die, we return to help new plants grow.
Hey there.
Oh, I can't believe Grok's gone. Did you know him, Cal?
Not very well. Did you?
I did. Our relationship was a fair bit contentious. Fool was always trying to sweet-talk me. He was incorrigible, but... Well, now that he's gone, I guess I miss him coming in. I never told him.
I know the feeling.
That right?
Yeah.
What a galaxy.
Let's move. How's it going, Gage?
Cal, better. Now that you've taken down every hired gun that Sortomo sent after you.
Yeah. Be good not to worry about bounty hunters for a while.
Yeah. About that. Oh! That's a good trick! I was just a bit off.
No. It wasn't. What is this cage? How much did Sork offer you?
Not enough. But then, every hunter we took down drove your value up. Now you're worth my time.
You're how they tracked us down in the first place.
Now you're getting it, bud. I've been known to hunt a bounty myself from time to time. Still, that was a big pool of contenders to carve through. I think you're the real deal, Jedi.
Want to find out just how real? Not too late to put this behind us, Cage.
No chance. A girl's got debts. And I've been waiting a long time for this payday, Cal. Long time. But most of all, I can't stand all this damn peace and quiet! Take. Gotcha! Come on. Roger.
Tim! Up here.
Aw, missed it. Surprise! Tag down. Rock. Too easy. Barely felt that. Right in the kidney. Too slow. Too easy. Just a nick. Ninja. Fight.
Hey, bud. Tim.
Come on! This is what I live for!
And it's what you'll die for. Last chance, Cage. Walk away.
That's not how I play. Boba! Boba! Looking slick, buddy.
Cage, it's been a while.
You two know each other?
We go way back. How about we bringing this Jedi together? Split the bounty right down the middle.
I'm not here for the Jedi.
No, it feels good not to be the target for once.
You have no idea how valuable this woman is.
Well, when you put it that way... Listen up! There's two kinds of people in this galaxy. Those with live thermal detonators, and those without. I trust you boys can do the math. Time's up! Cal! I'm not just gonna let him take me away, right?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Very well. See you around, Jedi.
Hey, look at this.
Keep moving, Jedi.
And turn my back on another bounty hunter?
If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
In case it hasn't clicked, Cal, this guy's not exactly a fan of Jedi.
That would be an understatement.
Which begs the question, why team up with one?
We had a common enemy, Cage. You.
Make no mistake, we are not allies. I know, Jedi. I know what you are capable of, and I do not pity your fate. What do you want?
I'm curious. How do you two know each other?
A lady never tells.
Our circle is small. Many choose the bounty hunting profession, but few survive. And Cage never seems to die.
No, she doesn't.
But a bounty will fetch a handsome price.
Once Sork learns your role in taking down the Haxian brood, who knows what'll pay for you.
Listen, Boba, if credits talk, let's talk.
My client's pockets are far deeper than your scum.
You wanted to play this game, Cage. This is your reward.
Leave me be, Jedi. I'm just taking in the view before I take in my bounty.
Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home.
Another time.
I heard back from some of my friends who were dismissed from the academy. They didn't take kindly to being silenced by the Empire, and they're planning to do something about it.
Oh yeah?
We are arranging a meeting. Turns out there are more people ready to take action than we thought. I don't suppose you'd be interested in coming along.
Maybe another time. I've got some things I need to take care of.
I figured. Hey, you know what they say, though?
I have a feeling I don't.
Sooner or later, a charged Hydron emulsion solution will find its way back to equilibrium.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Talk to you soon. I need to gather my things.
DD can't stop playing this set list. Great stuff, Cal.
I think I'll browse a little. Gonna go with this one. You sticking around, Dana?
Of course I am. I wager Kobo's got plenty more to give. Those imps will have to drag me out of here in pieces. Ain't gonna be the same without Grok, though. They sure don't make them like that anymore, huh?
No, they don't.
Still, I'm liable to miss the next score, or a blaster muzzle in my face if I stand here whining.
Hard to find the time to mourn when you're trying to stay afloat.
Yep. You get it. My door's always open, Cal.
You hear there's a Garako stalking around Dreader Gorge?
Saw it myself. I took care of it.
Ooh, nasty fella. Reminds me of a creature my sister and I hunted on Piranha. Fast, strong, tore through everything in its path.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah. Lit a fire in me. Pushed myself as hard as I could. Guessing it was the same with you. I was hoping to run into you.
What'd I do this time?
Just want to say goodbye, that's all.
Where are you headed?
I'm not sure exactly. Just feeling restless. Time to move on.
Take care, Mosey.
You're a hell of a hunter, Cal. Hope to see you again. Later, BD.
My genius is paid off again!
What happened?
Well, I told an Imperial officer that I knew about a secret priorite deposit.
Do you know a secret priorite deposit?
No, but I figured he'd pay me first and I'd find one along the way. So me and Olympi walked the Kobo Plains for hours. We're walking, and walking, and walking, and walking.
Okay.
Impy's starting to get real mad. Suddenly, I spot something shiny in the distance. Olympi runs ahead to find...
A priorite deposit?
Nope. A Rancor caught in the majestic Kobo sun. I hid behind a rock until the Rancor left. Want to know the best part?
What?
The imp had 5 credits on it. Score! Hi, Cal.
Breeze, you should know. When my old crew worked from the Mantis, we made a few changes.
Oh, you mean how the left side of the cabin couch completely has lost its bounce? Yeah, I noticed. Come on, the seat's got no give. Cushion just limps there, like a dead Neko.
And that's from Liz. To psych herself up for a mission, she'd bounce on the couch as hard as she could. Now every time I sit on that broken cushion, it feels like Liz is still there.
Well, I was planning to replace those cushions, but maybe that can wait. Don't you got stuff to do?
Oi, Cal. Think it's time I told you more about the old days. Got a moment?
Sure.
All right. I think it's time you knew about Tendo Gugbridge.
We're off to a good start.
Was Tendo sharp? No. Bloody idiot. Was he a looker? Well, people looked all right. Fella was uglier than a shiver pea. But old Tendo had one thing worth more than any of that. The bastard was plumb lucky. See, old Tendo goes and buys the worst claim in the region. About as likely to find a payday there as in your breakfast. But not 2 days later, that rocker blasts his way into a cavern crawling with priorite. Well, Tendo fills his arms with the stuff. Couldn't see the ground in front of him. Poor fool stepped right on his detonite charge pack. The blast turned his bones inside out. How we all shared in the spoils. So much priorite, the whole bloody outpost didn't have to work for a month. But we all knew it was Tendo and his lucky tailbone that got us the first big find. Talk later?
Laddie, did you know that I be a poet of sorts?
I didn't, but I have a pretty good idea what you wrote about.
Hark! I muckle love to fish.
Yep.
To try to catch a fish. Oh, to see through the eye of a fish. I can't recall the last line.
If only I had my wish.
Here. I do like my fish.
That was really something, Scuba.
Aye, well, still a work in progress. You know, I muckle love to fish. To try to catch a fish dish? No.
You asked how life was different in my day. For one, I believe we were more charitable to one another.
Yeah, the Empire has everyone so afraid they just look out for themselves. What was it like back then?
Once I was running an errand for Master Kree, very time-sensitive business. I moved with such haste, I blew out my motivator. I was perfectly aware completely immobile. Most embarrassing.
How'd you get moving again?
By chance, a friendly bystander diagnosed my predicament and graciously installed a replacement.
That's generous. Out here, they'd probably scrap you for parts. How'd you repay them?
I didn't. I never saw him again, but weeks later, I was able to help someone else. That chain of kindness kept the Republic going. For a while. No time to talk.
Place feels different now.
Of course. But we have changed. Not the place.
Well, there is a Star Destroyer in the sky.
Kobo was in the Empire's shadow long before that ship arrived. We will have to face them someday.
I know.
I would really like to take out a Star Destroyer one day. Will you join me?
It's a date.
Oh, God! Isn't it awful? I left Coruscant to get away from the Empire.
Yeah, I know the feeling, Winnie.
Now, all I see are those atrocious, though admittedly effective, stormtrooper helmets.
They won't come to the outpost. I won't let them.
I appreciate it, dear, but you can't stop an army. I despise the Empire. What they desire most is for us all to become the same. Faithful and obedient.
1,000 empires couldn't change you, Winnie. That I know.
When I grow up, I want to be a botanist, Peely.
That's wonderful. I can teach you all sorts of...
Or maybe a chef. Or a pilot.
You have plenty of time to think about it.
Peely, what made you stop your research?
I lost my lab. Once the Empire occupied my planet, it seized my nursery, uprooting every flower, fern, and sapling.
That's horrible.
Worse, they repurposed my lab into a biochemical weapons facility. All my research, now used as a means for death. I refused to cooperate, escaped on an unlicensed shuttle, and here I am.
Oh, you're safe here.
I have been told that before, but when you say it, I believe it, Cal.
Any family back home, Peely?
They did not survive the Imperial occupation.
I'm so sorry.
I appreciate that. My parents and siblings were soft-spoken, but all of them were defiant.
Like you.
I suppose. Now all I have are my plants. They are defiant in their own way. Vines can rise in the harshest temperatures. Roots penetrate the thickest ferrocrete. That is how we will defeat the Empire. Time.